Let's turn on stream. Okay. Twitch output. Post the link. Here we go. All right, welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning. I made sure to get to bed earlier last night, making sure that I'm resting up and taking better care of myself. Hello, Lunar Ramstor. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. See, is there actually anything that I can... Yeah, there's not really much of anything that I can get with my SPI tokens. What's up, Tilted J? Not really too much. I mean, well, I say not really too much, but we do have, like, certain things to talk about. Like, when it comes to the CN release of Destiny Rising, or I guess the open beta of Destiny Rising. Not really release. And not really too much for our own open beta. Well, I'm glad your morning's going well, Lunar Ramstor. I know you just started, but what about the DNA news? Well, they've made a pretty big announcement for an event that I will definitely be covering. It's happening in a week, and they also put out a new cinematic trailer. Do we know when Season 2 is coming in Destiny Rising? I believe it's in 3 weeks.
Just what you're gonna find in your bag.
Yeah, a little bit less than 3 weeks. Shadow Shortbird duels. Yeah.
When Radagast announced his intention to build Haven
Time to go find out if I can get a
no
Shifting
one
Gates
could have
match.
imagined just how glorious it would become.
Knowing that this game was an open beta without specifying it makes me feel bad about spending any money on the game. Yeah, I can understand why that's the case.
Strid's radiantite supply has been running low for a long time. If this
Let's
keeps
see.
up, it might affect our supply.
Yeah, DR, okay, thanks. Alright, you're welcome. This is exactly what I expect of you. Eugene Whiskers, we need you to stay in good health and sharp mind. The fight is not over yet. Are we really running with the I'm actually a cat bit? I was wondering what's possible to do in Destiny Rising this weekend. Then Arc Raiders just announced early access weekend. So stoked. How am I doing, sir? I'm doing pretty good. The comments so far are comments. Oh yeah, that's right.
You might want to check your inventory.
You know, the AI voices all make sense now, yeah. But there were some, like, really kind of wacky and silly comments that appeared on my latest video. Now, obviously, again, most of y'all are pretty great when it comes to comments. It's really only a small portion of them that are just like, really, what were they thinking posting that? Like, down, probably down somewhere here. Yeah, right here. Quote, the beta version of a game is meant to be the same version as launch. You put a game in beta to have people break it. You complain about new content not getting made and released, but that isn't anything to do with the beta. It's actually a bad thing. The more a game developer changes things between beta and launch, that indicates they don't have a plan. Alright, well, apparently what this guy thinks is, like, if the game's in a completely terrible state, which is deeply unsatisfying for the majority of the player base, you can't change it too much, because that will, ruin the confidence that your players have in your game, because they will perceive you as not having a plan. Like... somebody replied to him. When does it launch in China? Well, I mean, the open beta launched yesterday in China. At least you did admit that you're wrong about Destiny Rising. We've been trying to tell you that for a long time. Yeah. Oh, what's the blood yapping about? I don't have a clue. Hi, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, Timothy. Comments are hurting my brain. Yeah, I mean, like I said, most of them are pretty good. People engaged with the topic. This copium's hard in this one. Chris, you just got people going like, yo. New Fire's video, what a goat. Oh, that's Threats. Thanks, Threats. Oh yeah, talking about Threats, there was actually a video that Sex put out the other day. Um, and I don't really have anything against the guy. Let's see. However, this one video that he put out recently, the top players discuss the new support. Now, in this video, he is bringing like two people who are in Overseer rank to talk about Hellhest. And one thing that was like very blatantly like wrong in this is the fact that they were saying that the original description of United Axiom was the actual effect, and people were correcting them in the comment section, and Sex was saying that the video was recorded before they made the change. But the only thing that got changed was the fact that the artifact description was changed to actually reflect the real effect of the artifact. And like what kind of tickles my brain a little bit is the fact that I thought it was pretty common knowledge about like the artifact's incorrect description, especially because like day one when we were doing the testing with the artifact, we kind of figured out that something was up and like the numbers weren't adding correctly. Bro, that triggered me. Yeah, like we all explained like 10x 1105 in the video. I guess it would make sense to show the actual timestamp when it happened. Let's see, and make sure that my browser audio is actually playing. It's kind of silly that I have to set it every single time. All right, properties. Yeah, right here.
Her, and it's her United Axion. It deals 140% weapon damage while affected by ally damage bonus effects. And this includes Hellhest.
Yeah. I mean, on one hand, I can't really blame the guy. Because, like, bro's just reading the perk description in-game. But on the other hand, this is, like, something that basically everybody I knew, and, like, all the top players that I've talked with knew. But, I mean, I'm not gonna fault a guy for getting bamboozled by the game lying to him. No, personally, I don't really understand why Sax didn't hit up Threats or other people in BDO. Because those guys are putting out, like, much crazier stuff in terms of, like, being top players. Let's see. It's just a false ad. We've been told that the game is out for everyone, and China will just get its own dedicated server later on. But as it turns out, it was the public beta which launched yesterday, and the real Destiny Rising experience will only happen next year. Though, yeah, that's like another thing is that the teaser trailer that we got for Destiny Rising was their open beta test trailer in CN. It's really kind of silly because, like, it's like they think we can't see this stuff happening. Though I wonder if by that time there will be anyone playing the game to try it out and see. I mean, I'd be willing to try it out. I mean, I don't imagine I'm gonna drop this game. I might play it less just because there might not be much to do. I mean, frankly, if I'm being completely honest, I hardly play it at all right now. I mostly just have it open on stream because I'm talking about it. And it helps to bring up examples in-game. I will monkey nut see. Probably still trying to draw T6 on one of my characters. Oh. Yes, then I'll revisit the game next year because it's rough for a casual like me. There's a practice range. I can't imagine not testing these things. Where are the hot anime women? In Duet Night Abyss. Do you know guys in Archetype? I don't know guys in Archetype. The guys that I know of are from BDO and from a few from Insomnia. So am I going to lose all my stuff? I don't think that we're going to go to an account reset. I feel like account resets would genuinely just F up the game beyond belief. Well, most people don't see it because they don't watch you. They watch Ascross and he's gushing grannies about this game. Yeah. I don't count you, Agent Whiskers. You'll be stuck with Destiny Rising for as long as possible. I'm trapped. How come CN beta equals global beta? What are y'all on about? It's not that CN beta equals global beta. It's that CN open beta equals global launch. Like, I've been like scraping through the different footage and streams that they have here. Like, it's literally just the same game state, or maybe not the exact same game state, but almost the exact same game state that we had at our global launch. Of course, like, I was thinking about coming through some of these videos on Destiny Rising. I mean, it seems like they're going through similar stuff to us when our launch came around, where, dude, these guys do not like this game. Oh my gosh, just looking at these titles. CN does not like Destiny Rising. Played for hours, it's boring game. 7 years of research and development is not as good as squatting on the toilet for 10 minutes. Holy. Oh, where can I find the 200 draws in the open beta? This guy's talking about how they advertise 200 draws, but it's actually just all in-game, like, stuff. You have to do all the triumphs in order to get them. Oh dear. DNA over DR because of boba. Not gonna lie, I do love some good boba. They can reset my account as long as they refund my money. Yeah, true enough. Yo, Plazuka dropped a music video. Did he actually? What? Let's see. I was about to quit, but got Hellhats with free leaves we got yesterday. Oh, okay. Anyone else feel kind of scammed after spending on a beta? maybe a little bit. Huh? Are you saying huh because I said I like boba? Just in your video, I've been telling people for weeks, we're not getting new content till 2026, but your video just confirms my suspicions that we're not actually playing the full version of the game. Yup. Oh, no, did I hear Blazuka music video? Apparently, yeah. I haven't checked it myself. As Cross is playing Arc Raiders, loads of Destiny players will be playing it when it's launched on the 30th? Okay. Well, I hope they have a good time with it. I mean, I'm not really super stoked about extraction shooters. Though, there is one or like two extraction shooters that I'm actually interested in. And it's like Beautiful Light and there was this other one that I saw like earlier. I think it was called Rules of Engagement, the Gray State. Though I'm not really as interested in them for the extraction shooter gameplay. I'm more interested in them for the aesthetics of the world that they're in. I would have been interested in those two games if they were like single player exploration experiences. I don't know, I kind of really like the whole stalker and other stuff that's inspired by Roadside Picnic. I kind of really like that stuff. Thoughts on cold pizza? Cold pizza. Now, I'll say that the toppings, it's usually worse the more toppings you have on it. Cold pizza is at its best when it's either a cheese or cheese and pepperoni pizza. But the more stuff you put on a cold pizza, the worse it gets. Should I get first talent for Hellhest or wait for new character and like 9 pulls away? I mean, it just depends. Like, do you enjoy playing Hellhest that much? Because, like, genuinely when it comes to this game, my honest recommendation to people going forward is to essentially group up with 2 other people who you're going to be doing most of your stuff with, or like a small group of people, and you each take turns, like, building characters, essentially. Then again, some things about Destiny Rising were false ad. Oh, yeah, like the 200 pulls. Chinese player here. When I'm not making iPhones for $1.50 an hour, I like to unwind by playing Destiny Rising. Gotta love pointless grind. Yet in the West, they praise it for being true Destiny. Well, yeah, that's because, like, here in the West, we are, like, Stockholm Syndrome abused people. In CN, like, they are very, very rabid. Like, the amount of people that would say that people who are complaining about a game are being, like, unreasonable or overly critical, like, they clearly have not seen what CN players are like. Because those guys make us look like a joke. Chat, queue up shifting gates so I don't have to search over 10 minutes for a single game. Sure, I'll queue up shifting. I played free-to-play games for many years, never lost their beta part of the titles, so at this point it doesn't even faze me. No, Agent, I agree with your take from your content creator stream. We need a creator program to have a clear line with the devs, and this game needs to be a looter shooter with just a sprinkle of gacha. Yeah. I mean, well, I'm glad you agree with the take. Cold Supreme, bro, that hits the spot. Well, you can enjoy your Cold Supreme. What's the announcement by Duet Night Abyss? I'll probably get into it later on in the stream. I think I'll make it a video segment for today. How's this a situation where you could charge back? The App Store clearly doesn't say beta anywhere, yet clearly is. I mean, honestly, it's like super easy to charge back for anything. Like, one person told me that you could literally just take a look at acclaim level and see the acclaim bonus, see like legendary campaign 2x rewards, and you could say that's false advertising and charge back for it. Ketchup is great on pizza. I'll die on that hill. Hashtag Brazilian habits. I've never had ketchup on pizza. Worst ones are the vegetarian options or the new pizza that has fries as a top. Ooh. You know, and a lot of people are like, I know when it comes to America, at least, there's like some tropes where Italians are like really, really strict about their pizzas, and like putting weird toppings on them is like a super big no-no. But those guys put hot dogs and fries on a pizza. I don't really want to hear. I don't really want to hear it. I can enjoy my pineapple. I was just getting my haircut and talking to my barber. He's a PC player and said he really enjoys Destiny Rising. He's a casual player, but stopped playing because he didn't have anything to do. Yup. He enjoyed it when there was content. And I could say that's probably the same for just about everybody here, that we were enjoying it until we ran out of things to do. Do you have an idea if Ikora is going to get better weapons soon? Well, if Ikora gets better weapons, that means that there's probably going to be a character that's better than Ikora coming out. Wait, run that by me again? How do I don't know how to charge back. I've never done it. Yeah, all of the acclaim levels is false advertising. Yeah, it actually is, because that's 2x rewards without any additional clarification. Ketchup on pizza is good. I don't really know. I feel like that's sweet in a weird way. I much prefer my marinara.
Hey, Hellhest.
Pineapple plus pizza heart. Yup. None of her weapons can compete with the best exotic weapons. She has good relics, but her weapons are not. Her primary is an Arc 1-2. I feel like her weapons are pretty competitive, actually. The main issue is that Ikora's kit isn't competitive. I'm South African. Fries is an African thing. Don't know about America, though. Well, I know that, like, there are other places in the world that put, like, fries on pizza. Well, you know it's bad if your barber doesn't want to play. Don't get more casual. Bikini Ikora over Ikora? True. Remember to do your secret quest line for the exotic Bikini Ikora skin. Will Galahorn make Ikora peak again? If they release Galahorn, they're going to be releasing a new character that uses a rocket launcher that's better than Ikora. Mayo on pizza? Oh, okay, buddy. Okay.
Synchronization complete. Current radiation levels safe. At least for light bearers. Research first.
Alright, let's see if I can get a proper win this time. Is CN release? It's a copy of our beta, or is so it's pretty much the current game that we have. It's not a copy of our beta. CN never got to experience the NA beta because CN's beta was much closer to our launch with the artifact rework, a lot of the system changes, so on and so forth. It's like I said yesterday. we alpha tested so we could have our beta test, and our beta test was the beta test for the CN beta test, which was the beta test for our launch, which is actually the beta test for the CN open beta, which is their beta for the true launch of the game. I just yoinked all those. Insert Mr. Krabs money gif. Also, mayo is nice if it's the chicken mayo pizza. Who'd have thought? I had a chicken barbecue pizza one time. It's a bot. Gotta say, the barbecue chicken pizza I had was pretty good.
Detector activated. One-way isolation door deployed. Remember, the detector deployment area is entrance only.
Alright, well, I gotta deposit a ton of data in order to get my Shifting Gates weekly quest done. No boba mid-A game. Yeah, personally, I would like it more if I had more boba. It's a very tasty drink. Unfortunately, very expensive. As if you want to get something that tastes good. We are delta testing the game right now. Let's see. I mean, they did just drop a new trailer, talking about Duet Night Abyss or Destiny Rising. They won't make it out of the beta. This game will not make it to 2026 without major changes to the resource economy. I don't know if I'd say it's not going to make it to 2026 without major changes. I think it can probably last a bit. Especially because it probably got some pretty decent cash influxes. But I don't think that they're going to pull the plug on the game that quickly. Just curious your take on this. I'm a huge believer that Steve will be a big part in what... Hold on a second. I've got a PvP. Outstanding contribution. Crap. LD Saint. Great. I've got...
You've now gained access to enter 2 shifting shrines. Head to the orange beam with your fire team. Sync tunnel activated. Ready for
Alright,
contact.
well, we traded supers. Okay, I'm curious your take on this. I'm a huge believer that Steve will be a big part in why we get a spaceship in Destiny 1. The Iron Lords were searching for Siva to get new power. I don't think... I'm not really sure if Siva would be a big part in this. Find it funny as crap they have bots, but it still takes forever to get a match. Just fill the lobby with bots at that point. Well, you gotta understand, they gotta have at least some real players. Oh, there's actually no prime anomaly here.
Pirates seem to have reaped a bit too much bounty. Would you like to take a look?
Just some bots to farm right here.
It's time for some teamwork. Protect the data nucleus together.
The large amount of data your ally is carrying has caught
I actually got a heavy drop. That's nice.
Outstanding contribution.
Your ally is under attack.
So they're in the... Where are they? Over there?
Your ally is under attack in the ice field. Go provide backup.
Charlie Murphy. Okay.
Whoa. They should have run faster.
Ally down. Get to that ghost quick.
Data has been received.
Your fire team has been split up for too long. Gather before your opponents set their sights on you.
Be aggressive. Seize that data
Nope,
nucleus.
Cup has become the hunter.
We just lost a friendly. Someone pick them up.
Data has been received.
Alright. Oh my gosh, what is that guy doing? He just nuked, like...
2 in a row. Whoa! Where did that come from? Of your research contribution? Some academic
Holy moly.
seem to have reached a bit.
What am I getting hit by?
Would you like to take a look? Outstanding
Well,
contribution.
we're gonna get a pretty big contribution to our score. Unfortunately, we're still not super competitive with number 1 position.
Outstanding contribution rank.
Alright, double drops.
Massive amounts of radiation. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of a team's submitted data quantity. Some teams are already leading by a mile.
Alright. I think those were just bots. But that was definitely a real player right there in the gate. Which I gotta teleport through and teleport back to pick up the motes. I really wish it wouldn't flashbang you so hard.
Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of a team's submitted data quantity. Some teams are already leading by a mile. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of a team's submitted data quantity. Some teams are already leading by a mile.
Alright, well, I think we might have enough to steal first place.
Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? Outstanding contribution. Some academic pirates seem to have reached a bit too. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? It's a ranking of a team's submitted data quantity.
At least if we make sure and deposit before the time runs out.
Research contribution rank? It's a ranking of a team's submitted data quantity. Let's wrap
Alright,
up
we got
for
first.
today.
That's pretty sweet. Okay, now I can actually read chat because I don't have to lock in so hard.
When you return, we can
Takes 4+
discuss the
minutes
next
to matchmake
topic.
anything. What? Okay, I guess we didn't get the data nucleus. Oh well. At least it's still reward level 5. Not that I'm gonna get anything except other than parameters from this. Not touching arc raiders, not into extraction games. Alright. But yeah, let's see. None of these just didn't put an actual title for everyone outside of CN. Otherwise, it would look dumb. To be honest, if Chinese companies are or if Chinese are complaining we are eating good later, oh yeah. Well, we're eating good or not eating at all because they shut it down. CN complained hard about DR before global launch. Virus was talking about it in the past, but we didn't really get much out of it. Yeah. Hopefully I'm wrong and we get some crazy stuff next year. Yeah. We can only hope at this point. The game is gacha. Imagine the pure outrage if they were to try a DCP on this game. Oh, yeah. Look at Apex Legends Mobile. That was a way bigger title during that time, and it was trendy. It was dead in 3 months. Warzone Mobile as well. The mobile player base is brutal. Well, I think when it comes to those games, I'm pretty sure those got shut down because of, like, studio interference rather than, like, them being unsuccessful or not enough. Alright. That's right, I got Pandora's Wheel of Fortune. And I also have quests to do, daily quests.
I am the ion.
So, I know Finala has to do stuff in Red Sea Rift. So, I'm going to equip a lightweight weapon on her.
Some bad guys out there. Let's go
And we'll do some of that because that'll get me arc final blows and power weapon final blows. Shifting gates without the without me, my day is ruined. I didn't know you were home. You're getting home a lot sooner than you typically got in home at the pass. God, constant talking is annoying at times. And shifting gates, yeah. Let's see. They need to fix this game's narrator audio. Good lord, yeah. Have you taken note of your research contribution rank? Not yet, not quite. Blah blah, Clanker 9000. No wonder Donovan was reset so many times. Y'all are brutal. Let's see, you're still going strong with this game, man. Curious, I can see what recommendations for Hell has. I just pulled her. I've got some build recommendations and weapon recommendations per in the spreadsheet. But you probably gonna want to go Mythic Bow, Exotic, Linear Fusion. Beyond that, you can pick whatever, like, first and second slot you want. Third slot, it's either going to be United Axiom or, what's it called? Either United Axiom or, what's it? Inverted Fury. And for the fourth slot, Bellicose is probably going to be the best one for her. What's the news with Duet Night Abyss? Did I miss that part? Haven't covered it yet. Just getting some daily objectives done. Both those games were full of bots, but here were no real players. The player base just dropped massively in a few months and they had to shut it down. Oh, okay. A tier 6 Umeko should be at 71k. Came this Monday. Really excited to start Calamity speed farming with her. Nice. Netties, can we please get bots to fill Master GM playlist when the wait is over 2 minutes? Yeah, that'd be nice. Now, Warzone got canned because it literally melted phones. Tried to put a full-scale PC game on a phone. When it backfired, they went for a portion of the market that no one has phones for. Oh. I'm off today, thankfully. Oh, okay. Bars, I'm curious if you've taken note of your research contribution. COD in general needs to be canned. How much total power does the last weapon mastery give? 800, I'm pretty sure. Alright. That's all these daily bounties completed. Hooray!
Wow, city sure is bustling, Nala. Come go down with me.
Alright, well, now it's time for another 10 spin on the premium Wheel of Fortune. And I got some more Cluster Sheaf Essence and a bunch more Glimmer. Pandora's Wheel of Glimmer. I'll probably be done with this in a couple days. Actually, probably by tomorrow, honestly. You have a sparrow I run? Because I'm reading chat. To the weathered caves. Also, thank you. I really enjoy her kit. She's broken Queensbreaker, so working on getting that, but free to play is rough. Ha, yeah. Really kind of crazy because, like, people were thinking that it's going to be, like, free-to-play, low-spender friendly because of the gacha mechanics, but then the resource economy hit, and it's like, oh, that's the catch. Tuning, can someone comment on why CN release is not going well? Low download spending? I can comment on it and probably make a decent recording. See, don't give a frig about the Destiny IP. It's less that they don't give an F about it, it's more so that they just think the game isn't good.
A strong foe has fallen.
Alright. Call of Duty Mobile has 92 monthly active users. Compare that to LoL with 110 million active users. The mobile space is huge, but the player base has low attention span. They won't wait. Alright. For updates in 2026. Got it. I wasn't into extraction shooters. Tarkov is terrible, but Arc Raiders feels like a looter shooter. It'll do numbers going to translate anything Marathon puts out. Okay. I mean, if it feels like a looter shooter, I might check it out. Wow, those prizes suck when you think about it. Only reason they're half decent is because of how terrible the loot grind is. Yeah. After how much draw resources WoWa gives in events, I was like, wow, Destiny Rising events are ass. Yeah, WoWa has really, like, put the bar up when it comes to, like, free-to-play, low-spender friendly stuff. Let's see. Seeing Scarrow call the Destiny Rising events good hurt my soul. Did he really call them good? Like, honest to God, he called them good? I guess... Did it? Oh, what? Why does the whole screen darken when I scope in? Is the texture on the scope applying to my entire screen when I scope in to my auto rifle? What? You guys are seeing this, right? Like, I scope in and it might be getting eaten by the bitrate, but literally the exact same, like, texture and pattern that happens when that's on my scope is applied to the entire screen. But yeah, like, it really pains me to see how D2 content creators are talking about Destiny Rising, because these guys don't play the game. Yeah, and I can say definitively, like, Dado made a video covering stuff in Destiny Rising, more so, like, and one of the main things that they're talking about is, like, okay, here are the features in Destiny Rising that need to be put in Destiny 2. Like, they're literally just using it as the talking point for, like, problems in Destiny 2. But, like, Dado put out his video, and he said that, like, he's 57k. I'm just like, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Congratulations, you finished the campaign. More people plays mobile Destiny than Destiny 2 on Twitch? I don't think that's the case, man. Hi, good morning, Akino Koro. Just hop on, do the bare minimum, hop off 10 minutes later. It's in beta, don't complain. Oh, do you know the minimum requirements for systems for Duet Night Abyss mobile? I don't know. I think you're able to pre-install it in the app stores now, so you might be able, or not pre-install, but like pre-order it in the app store now. So you might be able to check it out there. Once again, it's a pretty long wait from up from now to 2026. We don't even know the month when CN launches, and this newly teased content will stop dropping. Well, yeah. It's just 2026. I imagine it would probably be about like 6 months post-launch. Maybe a bit earlier than that, but that's hopeful thinking. We don't know how many people will stick with the game until that point. Yeah. A 978 or 975 DR, 988 DR. Is that really the case right now?
Boring. Let's go on an adventure.
Which? Oh, that's why. Astacross is on Arc Raiders right now. I suppose it does have more viewers than Destiny 2 right now. But that's probably because all of the Destiny 2 like streamers and stuff are playing Arc Raiders right now, all the big ones. Hey, look, there's me. Hey, it says 988, but where are the rest of the viewers? Oh wait, sort by recommended viewers high to low. Oh, it's a Russian guy. Okay. I mean, I guess if I guess if every single big Destiny 2 streamer is playing Destiny or playing Arc Raiders, and we've got one guy, like one Russian guy who's like really big or has a really big audience pick up Destiny Rising for a bit, I guess it can beat Destiny 2 in viewership on Twitch. I mean, yeah, you told me, and like I will say you are technically correct, but you're also just ignoring the entire context of the situation. New character trailer for Duet Night Abyss dropped? Yep, and I'll be covering that later. Tinted scope like sunglasses, I guess. Let's see, does the same thing happen if I'm in third person? Okay, I guess the same exact thing happens in third person. So, I suppose it's not like an issue with it, it's just like a screen effect. It's odd.
Lots of bad guys out there. Let's go take them out.
Wherever we are winning. Yeah. I don't even want to win, I just want the currency. What's this? Oh yeah, I've got... I guess I've got another useless package to pick up. I'm hesitant to put any more time or money into this game when all I see appears to be doom and gloom. I see the negatives with this game, but wow, I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, I'm not really sure if I'd say it's doom and gloom all around, but it's definitely not positive.
Hope is it, Zeb? What threats are out there today?
What are other mobile competitors in this space? Well, when it comes to looter shooters, I'm not really sure if there are any, like, real competitors to a Destiny-like game. The main thing that Destiny... I'm gonna be completely honest, the main thing that Destiny always competes with is itself. Like, is Destiny, like, worth your time at all? Because it's not really a matter of, is Destiny, like, less fun? Or does, like, the looter shooter model worse than another game? It's more so, is Destiny, like, less fun than not playing Destiny? And that's, like, the main thing that people get hit with. Destiny 2 players haven't played since launch properly if they really think D-Rising events are good. Like in the Scarab tweet, he compares the Festival of Lost to D-Rising events. Yeah, oh my gosh, really. Honestly, I'd take Haunted Forest over the kind of stuff that we're going through right now for our events, because... I mean... It's just NPC duels with fixed decks. Destiny Rising is so slow compared to Destiny 2. As soon as story ends, it's crap game with borderline scamming tactics by dev. There's no end game and no proper content. Well, I'm definitely right there with you when it comes to, like, once the story ends, it feels like there's nothing really to do or chase after at all. NetEase is known for taking a bit on making changes, and they listen to the community. It just takes a bit. But I do love that people compare this mobile game to actual AAA titles. I mean, that's just the thing. It's like, why would I compare a game that's trying to, like, look like and be a premium title in this sense of Destiny to a game that is, well, frankly, not. Like, I'm not going to compare Destiny Rising to Candy Crush and say that it's better than Candy Crush. An Apex server, the #1 wolf is using maxed out sweet business. Oh, no. Riddle, watch. Yo, you're on a 3-stream streak? Woo, nice, Radial. Alright, well, guess I'll place that thing down and that thing down. Oh, wait, I'm not gonna be at 30 power. I gotta pick up a different deck if I want to be at 30 power, because this is a damage deck. Either that or I have to pick up my Korra. But that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. See, I didn't draw a Korra, therefore I lose. I don't want to use that Cabal deck. That Cabal deck looks so terrible. Penny Crush is better endgame. I kind of like these challenges in this mode. It's not even really a challenge. It's just like, do you pull the correct card? That's really it. Like, right there, he didn't pull, like, a single good card, and, like, therefore, I'm going to have a significantly easier time. I just want to play a good game with good devs, that's all I want for Christmas. Right now I'm in a more wait-and-see mode, just remove energy and I'm all in. I mean, honestly, even if we just remove energy, we're still going to be running into issues with, like, character power creep, lack of things to chase and things to do. Because generally, outside of the two, like, main endgame modes, we frankly just don't really have a lot to chase after. Because, like, the raids aren't really, or the raid activity isn't that challenging. And even if it was, it doesn't really matter once you get the loot from it, because well, because you can just focus the engrams. Yeah, Destiny having no competition is its biggest downfall. I guess I'll have to use the Cabal deck if I want to actually get the points high enough. If any looter shooter designed their game with proper endgame dungeons, raids, and PvP and kept the game's general balance in check, Destiny would be in real trouble. Yeah. See, I just like having Halo-type game in my pocket at any time. I mean, I can understand that, but frankly, I would just rather play something else on the go. Yeah, gotta do Cabal for 30 power. Did I miss the CN launch news? How was it? You haven't missed it yet. I'll get into it in a bit, probably. Power creep subs, I'm more bothered about having fun with different characters, which you can't really do. Yeah. Let's see. Juggernaut. Do I even have any Cabal that deal, like, damage? Why do you think Destiny is not good? Well, it's not that I think it, it's that CN, the Chinese player base, doesn't. Alright, and another guy right here. The column stuff is a little bit goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Alright, well, there we go. Victory! Did all that for 5 sheeps. Oh yeah, and I guess I did it for daily limits on the Pandora's Wheel of Fortune. Let's see, I don't think CN Save Us helped. Save us, Duet Night Abyss. Save us, Duet Night. Save us. Let's see. The best part of Destiny is definitely the build crafting. Build crafting is something really nice about it, but the best part of Destiny has always been, like, the general gameplay of it. Used to be PvP for me in D2, and they ruined it, and I quit because of how they ruined it. Yeah, I was a PvP player as well. It really sucks because, like, Destiny was pretty much the only game, like, only big multiplayer game out there that had, like, good arena-style combat with, like, a mid-range TTK, and now it doesn't have that stuff anymore. Nothing better than My Little Pony, man, trust me. True. Problem with Destiny players is they always consume the content in a rush and then get bored, and Rising came unprepared in that aspect. I don't really think that's a problem with Destiny players. I think that's... because when it comes to Destiny, like, this is a game that is designed to be played a long time with a good gameplay loop. Okay? Even if they take a month to complete the campaign, they still have to like have the entire rest of that time to play the rest of the game. The strikes, the raids, all that stuff. Like, it's one thing if you're talking about how, or if you say like, oh, you grinded out Forsaken in, like, all Forsaken in like a month. But it's another thing to say, okay, you played, like, for 2 weeks, and now you've, like, run out of things to do. In a game that's, you're designed to play every single day for, like, years. There's no reason to compare Destiny Rising with Destiny 2 at all. This game can never be like Destiny 2. The only thing this game has is fantastic ideas that Bungie unfortunately doesn't have anymore. And I'm sorry that Gacha Games is the first to put ideas into mobile game. Bungie should be ashamed of companies with so much money and no imagination at all. How to make a game that we all love. They definitely should have listened to the community more. I mean, I don't think that there's no need to compare the two games. I mean, they're both games doing the exact same thing. Well, like gameplay wise. I'll buy all their bikini skins, not that I want to, but to make sure they succeed professionally. Even if you didn't rush, Destiny Rising still has nothing to do with, yeah. I still have stuff to do. I'm not rushing. I only play like an hour a day. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. If you still like have stuff to do at this point, I feel like you're probably not keeping up with the end game. Cause in order to have kept up with the end game, you had to have like been on the ball within the first few weeks. Let's just pray that Duet Night Abyss doesn't backtrack on all the grindable characters or make it unrealistic to grind out a single character. Yep. Let's hope. Does Destiny 2 Red War cannot be brought back because of the lawsuit? No, it can't be brought back because they just didn't preserve the game state. Guaranteed it'll take a free-to-play like a month to grind out a character in Duet Night Abyss. Really? Do you really think it's gonna be guaranteed? That's a bold statement right there for somebody who has no info. Do we already have Duet Night Abyss Doom posters in the chat? We need to finish the fight. Blow Me Away starts playing. Dude. Holy English, I understood none of that. Yeah, that was a little bit of a wordy chat that I read a bit ago. But Bungie had all the money in the world, yet they messed up big time over and over. I think if Destiny 2 had more front-loaded communication like Warframe, the game would be in a much better spot. Well, I mean, communication is one thing, execution is the other thing, because if you have, like, bad communication, but, like, the game is executed really, really well, it doesn't really matter, but if you, like, have issues, communication matters significantly more. Been really enjoying Blue Protocol Star Resonance lately? Well, I'm glad you are. Let me check and see if the Steam reviews have improved at all. Blue Protocol Star Resonance. Okay, yeah, it's improved. I mean, it's still mixed, but I'm sure it was, like, very front-loaded with, like, negative stuff. 'Cause... well, mostly because of all the time gating. But it's also getting flooded with some negative reviews right now because they dropped some apparently kernel level anti-cheat that breaks Linux support. Still don't understand the SP cost from Duet Night Abyss. I assume with certain skills or a build that reduces costs or have effects. Probably. If I use X skill with 10 SP costs, the effect could reduce SP costs, so pointless to try to deduce without context. Yeah. It's gonna be really interesting exploring all the game systems. Alright, let me try to keep up the chat. Yeah, but this is a mobile gacha game. You play when you have time or when you're taking a crap. Not a Destiny 2. We play on PS. Well, if it. Yeah, just like get your rank up in Calamity Ops while taking a dump on the toilet in your free time. I'm sure that will go wonderfully for you if you don't plan, if you don't have good teams, and if you don't build your characters up well enough for it. I'm sure that will work out immensely alongside getting your full clear in the expanse. First, they were telling us that it was because of Activision, then it turned out to be Bungie's management problem. Yeah. Not keeping up with the endgame, I don't care much about it. Sucks for people that do care. Well, yeah, I mean, like, the main thing for me is, like, what else is there to do on a regular basis other than the endgame? Because, like, outside of the endgame, it's basically just a character collecting game. Let's see. We just want some big titties and Ice Lightbearer to save the game. Jeez. Red War campaign was trash anyways. If they would make the story better, it would honestly work really well. I would honestly kill for a reworked Red War with like legendary campaign level environments. Also taking a month to grind a character, Duet Night Abyss claim when there's no energy, resources a wild claim. Yeah. Invest on dude posting early. I quit D2 long ago, but I agree that the PvP is super fun and very satisfying. Yup. Same goes for the canceled D1 story. Dude, I would love to see that. Communication equals more forgiving community. Sometimes, yeah. Boomers for mobile games is practically a guarantee for any mobile game. We've been burned enough for it not to be necessarily guaranteed, but expected to some extent. Yeah. They scraped the story from the OG Halo Rider, or scrapped the story from the OG Halo Rider and replace it with Nothing Burger. Yeah. Honestly, like, I would love to see this Joseph Staten original cut of Destiny. Like, get a whole redo of that. I want Destiny Rising to be my main game, but I'm pretty much have nothing to do after 15 minutes. Yeah, it sucks. You're missing some exotics. Why don't I grind them? Because well, I mean, outside of like Queenbreaker, and even when it comes to Queenbreaker, it's just like, am I gonna be playing Hellhest that much? Like, it's legitimately such a hassle to obtain them, and then it's an even bigger hassle to upgrade them. Like, why would I spend so much time, resources, brain power to grind out an exotic that I'm not going to use? It's literally just going to be a brick in my inventory. Like, at that point, I'm just doing stuff to say that I did stuff. It's a mobile toilet gacha game. Whole different argument with the character progression resources locked behind a sweat fest. Exactly. The endgame is collecting, hitting ranking calamity ops and farming chaos expanse. It's not so awful. Taking a dump meta in. Sweating in calamity while taking a fat dookie. Kek W. This scene is just cursed to have something which prevents it from shining PvE and PvP. There are moments in D1 and then in D2. Now it's in DR. Yeah. What percentage of the rising player base even cares about the endgame? I mean, I'd say probably a decent portion of the remaining player base. I mean, I don't have any, like, real counts on the total amount of players that are in the game right now, or that are playing the game right now. Maybe if I, like, cheap... Okay, well... So 33%. I don't know if there's any way to like actually calculate how many people there are still actively playing Destiny Rising.
You might want to check your inventory.
Legendary core collecting game. Yeah. So many game I love just died because the dev doesn't seem to care about the feedback. It's pretty much right in their face. What's the best 3 characters for Calamity Ops? This reset, it's going to be Estella, Halhast, Ningthei. Not caring about the endgame just means you shouldn't be playing a gacha amount. Well, yeah, I mean, because if you're not caring about endgame, you're missing out on like a ton of resources as well. Like pull currency as well. And you just won't be able to upgrade your characters either. Most gacha players are casual and don't do endgame. Okay, but like even so, it kind of fails as like a casual game as well because like one, it's just frankly confusing with the amount of like resources and like sets there are. Especially with like how few actually good recommendations they have in here. Wait, why is Resolute Conjunction? Did they shadow change the artifacts? What? Okay, well, I can't use Bulwark. Why is Resolute Conjunction able to be equipped? What? But why does it not say that it... Huh? Is Resolute Conjunction not Impact exclusive anymore? I'm getting distracted. IRL cat discovers gacha. Destiny Rising YouTuber crashes out on a toilet gamer. Unless you sweat on the toilet with your homies, then go all in, buddy. Did they remove the weapon type exclusive? Well, it doesn't seem like they removed the weapon type exclusive. I mean, like, Jolted Transit still doesn't. Or it still doesn't have that. Resonating Transit still doesn't have that. But for some reason, Conjunction also, like, doesn't have that either, and Healing Conjunction as well. Okay. It's because of the subsets? Try the 4th, you won't be able to equip. Well, I used to not be able to equip Conjunction, I don't think. There are also other ones that are like agnostic, like Resolute Mutation, that I'm pretty sure you can't equip Resolute Mutation on other units because it's a rapid fire artifact. Why that one or that two specifically? Pretty sure the devs thought about your pooping time for the Eclipse event. True. Doing the endgame is how you get free summon currency. That's the entire point. Yeah. The Eclipse poop clutch was the best experience ever. Casuals just spend if they really want a character. Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally just a character collector at that point. Like, I really don't understand the kind of mindset of that. Like, just running around. Like, why don't you just play Minecraft at that point and put in, like, a character skin? Or, like, get action figures. Because, like, you're basically doing the exact same thing there. Like, just running around in a casual environment as your favorite character. But the only difference is that Minecraft wouldn't cost you, like, $5,000, and neither would an action figure. Well, I guess it depends on the action figure. Or figurine. But I mean, like, I could I could literally just do the exact same stuff with, like, my mind, if that's, like, my whole goal is just to, like, collect characters and, like, mess around with them in a sandbox. It's just like, it's just like, oh, I'm Atheon. I'm like the biggest guy ever. It's just like, it's like, yeah, and I'm like super freaking awesome, cool guardian guy, 17, and I'm here to destroy Atheon. It's like, oh no, you beat the super hard raid mechanics in matchmaking. Oh no. It's like, do these people just like not have imagination, and they therefore they have to get somebody else to make their action figure storylines for them? You'll want to play the same strike over and over? Mid-picking behavior? We would watch that, not gonna lie. Did you already react to the Duet Night Abyss update? No, I haven't reacted to that yet. Been talking a lot about Destiny Rising. Though I should probably record something for, like, the CN well, should I even bother recording, like, the CN coverage stuff? I don't know, maybe it'd be better to do later when we've got, like, more sauce, because I mean, the Billy reviews have dropped even further. It was 6.3 last I checked yesterday, now it's 6.1. Destiny Rising doesn't have a me. It's just missing the glue, honestly. Did I brush my teeth this morning? Yeah. Why do you ask? I wonder if I can sort by a new when it comes to the reviews. Ugh. I'm a serious player of Destiny, and it's a Fate, but it gets it's supposed to say Destiny, but check gets translated to Fate. And in a word, this game is ruined. Golly. Dude, these guys... Oh my gosh, these guys hate this game! Like, game rhythm just played for a while to delete playability, none. Gameplay, I love operational services, same innovation. I really thought it was innovation, and it was completely covered again. Jeez. Like, I've genuinely, like, been scrolling through this, like, these reviews multiple times, and I've, like, yet to see, like, is this a real... Oh my gosh, holy... Bro, wrote an entire college essay! Holy moly. I mean, I'm just gonna assume it's a positive. I don't know if it's positive or if it's not positive. I don't know, but I've seen like a ton of reviews being put out there. And like the funny thing is that when it comes to like these 5-star reviews, a lot of times when I'm reading these like 5-star reviews, like they're just completely tearing this game up to shreds. And there's also like all the videos that I've seen coming out of Billy, just like it's played for hours. It's a boring game. 7 years of research, like this one as well. Like 7 years of research and development is not as good as squatting on the toilet for 10 minutes. Well, there's the toilet gamer we talked about before, but apparently not even the toilet gamers love Destiny Rising. Yeah, 5,000 word essay, make a video. Yeah. I'll probably make a video on this like another time, but I think I'll cover like the Duet Night Abyss stuff for a video today. Oh, this guy's talking about Duet Night Abyss and Destiny Rising as well. That's interesting, but it also looks like he's covering a bunch of other gachas too. So it's probably just a general news video. This video. Oh, did he freaking put Ningfei and all the other characters in Full Metal Jacket? Like, what? Dude, CN shitposts are on a whole nother level, I just want to say. Are these Chinese reviews? Yeah. Guys. To be honest, the reviews are fair. No idea how they thought they could get away with the game in this state. At least give a flashbang warning. Is there a way to, like, dim it? I get... I don't know. Anti-toilet consumers, SMH. True. Alright, well... Let me get to a quiet spot, and then I think I'll cover the Duet Night Abyss stuff. Plays like this is why Destiny 2 is dead and will never recover. They just want the same over and over with dire cutscenes. What? Wouldn't casuals at least use their pinnacle energy every 3 days? I simply just cannot see people throwing money just to pull characters and not use them. I think that's just BS. I mean, that's what I'm saying as well. Like, if I want to spend money to have something that I can, like, mess with and, like, look at and, like, enjoy and enjoy looking at, like, why wouldn't I just get an action figure? Like, and if I want, like, something that has story and character attached to it, then I get one for a game that, or series that I already know of and already enjoy. It's just odd to me. I will never understand people who play gachas like a character collector. Toilet rising, flush it back down. Interesting. I keep getting removed in the middle of group strikes, activities, calamity ops since yesterday. Can't find out that was the CN release coincidence. I'm not sure if it's a coincidence. There are dark mode extensions. Alright, well, I guess I could find one. Like, a dark mode extension. Alright, dark reader. Okay. So like this. So let's just try. Okay, okay, there we go. Does it work on the spread? Oh my gosh! Oh, did it break the spreadsheet? Okay, it appears to break the spreadsheet. Um. Oh wait. Nope, nope, it's fixed. Oh, but it inverted the colors of all of the images. That's wonderful. Okay, I wonder if I can fix that. Contrast, brightness, dark light, sight list. Grayscale. Okay, that doesn't really help at all. What's SEPA? Okay, that doesn't really help either. Neither does that. You can use a different filter on Dark Reader. In more tab. Okay. Seems to be just switch it from static, dynamic, etc. Fire destroy the dark side. Yeah. It's scary. It's Halloween season after all. True. Why is it taking so long to load the extension up? Loading, please wait. Okay. Okay, this is like slowing down my browser so much. Like, what the heck? Let me open up Task Manager. Like, jeez, holy moly! This thing just exploded my CPU in memory usage. Like, what? Try to reload it. Maybe it'll fix it. Okay. Hackerman, I'm in. Welcome to Bitcoin farming. RIP PC. I'll just remove it. Like, oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh, it's still lagging. Why is it lagging so much? Does crypto mining on the background small price to pay for dark mode? Doesn't Brave have a dark mode? Like force dark mode on websites, does it? Okay, I'm gonna have to like restart my browser or something. Like, oh my gosh. Let me just make sure I've got all these tabs stored on like my main window before I restart it. Yeah, because I gotta like restart my whole Brave browser. And now I gotta put everything back out. Golly, that was an atrocious experience. This is why I stick to Chrome. My data is already gone, but at least it works, lol. Well, it's not a problem with my browser. It's like, it's just when I freaking install that extension. I don't know, I'll have to look into like a forced dark mode later. But thankfully, the websites that I'm going to be having open for this are all already dark mode. I'm an APAC player, and the release of CN server will just destroy the already low player base. We're cooked. Golly. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna drink some more of my smoothie and some more water because I'm rather parched. Yay, white tea time? Yep. Just about. Okay. Well, I'll say I feel like it might be better for me to move chat like up. I've been thinking about adjusting the chat window on my stream because I feel like it's a bit too wide. So let's try this. Oh, there we go. And let me also see if I can put a background on it. All right, well, there's some sharpen applied. Because it would be nice if there was just like a little bit of a shade to it. I know I've got a text outline, but that doesn't really do as much. Is this game made by MiHoYo? No. Miho, no. Whisker coin. Like, I think it's a little sus they released a trailer slash teaser or whatever for content so far. It's so fast into the game. Well, actually, that trailer was for the CN open beta release. Like, this is literally just the same trailer we had, but it's for their open beta rather than for the future of Destiny Rising. I wonder if I'd be able to put like just a normal shadow behind it and just like do something like that. But I think like the simple adjustment I did right there would probably be good. Did I see the new character trailer for Duet Night Abyss? Yes, and I'm about to get into it. Yeah, reuse trailer. All right. Well, everybody get ready to say hi to YouTube. All right. Hi, hello, everybody. So, there is a pretty big announcement that just happened for Duet Night Abyss, and that is regarding this whole global launch special program that's happening on the 25th, which is going to be exactly 1 week from the time this video uploads, and also it's going to be just a few days before the official launch of this title. So, more importantly, though, is what we could really expect to see going forward and all of these special system changes and additions that we have not really seen prior. For instance, in some of the interviews that they put out, they already talked about stuff like the dyeing system, that you'll be able to dye your character's skins, their normal outfits, as well as their weapons. And it's not just going to be a thing where you just pick one color and it'll automatically apply to everything. You'll be able to individually dye specific parts of your characters and your weapons, which that thing is already really exciting to me. But talking about the special program, it's stating that the live stream is set to begin on October 25th at 1900 UTC plus 8. And I believe we can see the live stream right here. So it's going to be 7 a.m. in the morning for me as an Eastern US. So that means I'll have to wake up decently early in order to cover it live. So be sure to tune into that in order to see the full live reaction and breakdown to it. But we've got, obviously, you can see a lot of people who are excited in chat, posting all these messages for support, hoping that the game is good and that it's believing that it's going to be nuts. And honestly, I'm going to agree there. This has so much potential to turn into something really, really special. And I honestly cannot wait for it. However, while this is one big piece of news, it's not the only thing that we have to talk about today, because they did just release a new character trailer, which I will get into just right now. All right, so this is going to be the character trailer for Rebecca, Dance in the Rain. All right. So she definitely seems to be a little bit crazy. Probably not like super crazy, but maybe not crazy is the right word. Definitely intense. I mean, just the going off of like initially right there, we got the whole sharp noise from the violin. Yeah. Golly. Okay. So definitely looks like they're really trying to sell you on the character. Dancing around with the main unit like that. And now it's going to show off some combat, of course. Wait, is the audio not playing? Oh, no! I'm going to have to completely restart the stream. Or not the stream. That's right, I restarted the... Oh, my gosh. Alright, well, I guess I have to restart. That's embarrassing. I had the audio set up prior, but then I had to restart because of the... Oh my gosh. You can't hear... Oh my gosh. Alright. I suppose I'm gonna have to... Yeah, take two. Okay. I mean, honestly, I could probably just, like, restart from here. Okay. So we'll cut from, like, that first part, and we'll cut to here. Alright. Yeah, that was very unprofessional. I'm embarrassed. Alright. We do have this character trailer, which I did pre-watch, though I will watch again because it is a very, very interesting trailer. So, the character is going to be Rebecca, which we already know of because she was actually the featured unit prior in the skin gacha polls advertisement that we covered previously. So we're going to be getting a better look at her right now.
Tonight is a beautiful night.
Got the
Perfect
main character
for a
walking up.
dance and a romantic encounter. Ah, it's you. Come in search of the destined one.
All right.
Have you? Come closer. Don't look away. Let me show you how to craft this one and only fragrance of love.
They're definitely really trying to sell you on this character.
The top note is like a first encounter, a sweet breathless rush, swelling like an irresistible tide.
Now we're going to be getting into more of a combat section.
Like intimate whispers, breathed from skin to skin.
And as you can see, like always, the enemy density in this game is going to be huge.
Now there's nothing left in this world that can part us.
Well, she does seem to be pretty floaty. Here we can see the skin changing.
Passion always fades, but what remains when the tide ebbs is a fragrance that never leaves. Just like the base note, a lingering aftertaste, tinged with bitterness.
I'm not like those two-faced grown-ups. Tabitha always keeps her word. Look, that's the one.
And this was your first encounter with your destined one.
So I can say right here that she definitely seems to be like, she definitely has some kind of craziness to her or like some level of intensity. I mean, just going off from the initial appearance right here where we've got the main character walking up and she just like
for a dance and a romantic
turns to look at him
count.
and there's like that whole sting from the violin. Also, something interesting to note as well is it seems like they're going for a similar thing to Wuthering Waves, and where they're going for more European voice actors than they are for English voice actors, which is definitely interesting to see. It's also kind of funny because when it came to like anime games as well, one game that I am very fond of, which is Xenoblade Chronicles, did actually wind up having that happen when it comes to their English localization because Nintendo of America didn't want to localize it, so the European branch had to do it. And thus, they all had European voice actors and accents. So it's really kind of funny seeing that happen in so many other games nowadays. But another thing to note as well when it comes to this trailer is that it seems like they're doing a similar thing to Wuthering Waves, where they're showcasing both the male MC and the female MC within different shots. Because right here, that's like clearly the male MC, but I'm pretty sure over here, yeah, I'm pretty sure in or like the character walking towards her might be the female one in this shot, reflected in the water. And I think there were a couple other shots that showed the female MC instead as well in this trailer. So that's definitely interesting to note. So this game will just be a free-to-play knockoff of Genshin Impact. It looked cool, but what's the point if I already have a crazy account with same characters on Genshin Impact? Easy skip. I hope that's bait, honestly. Because, like, this game is definitely not going to be a copy of Genshin Impact. I can literally name 7 characters in this game that look the same as Genshin Impact. If this game is successful, they'll 100% get what? Okay, so I guess Genshin Impact invented character designs. That's definitely a take. Well, the Destiny Rising patch had a drastic change of the grip. Yeah, it's definitely looking really different. Definitely looking really different. Well, another thing that I'm just really loving in these character trailers and showcases is just how much enemy density that they are showcasing, because like this isn't just trailer magic. This is actually what the game looks like right here. And I'm really hoping that we get to see more gameplay focused stuff going forward, because there is a lot, and I do mean a lot of interesting stuff to look at gameplay wise when it comes to Duet Night Abyss. And I'm pretty sure we do have some like good timestamps from the Japanese, or like, yeah, from the, what's it called? The Tokyo Game Show. Yeah, the Tokyo Game Show presentation. If I can pull that up real quick. So, let's see. We've got a good showcase of somebody fighting a boss. Now, this is definitely not going to be like professional gameplay or like really well put together gameplay here, but it is going to be gameplay nonetheless. So obviously this is going to be showing one of the weekly bosses that they're fighting in this game. And granted, a lot of this is going to be in Japanese because it was part of the Tokyo Game Show showcase. But you've got like the opening cutscene, and they're going to be showing off a mixture of like the game or the melee combat as well as the range combat and the character's own abilities. But another thing we can like note right there is the combo system when using a melee weapon. But it's already looking like this game's going to have a pretty decent level of intensity, especially when it comes to the boss fights themselves. And we got different like phase changes and the just actual state of like the arena itself and how much is being covered here, like how much ground. It looks like it's going to be combat that's not just designed for like a single person, but like a whole team fighting against these bosses. But you can see this guy not really dodging all that well himself. And where are you aiming at? He's just hitting the air. I'm gonna have such a good time playing this game though. But another thing to note when it comes to this fight, alongside the combo system itself, is the fact that there's not just the health part itself, which does seem to have certain gates regarding like phase changes and stuff, but also has like a stagger bar. Which, if we look ahead a little bit in this gameplay showcase, I'm pretty sure we can see him actually break the boss. or break the stagger bar. Yeah, and we can see up here that the enemy gets staggered and then they go down. And there is a 150% multiplier on the damage dealt to the boss while it's staggered. So that's definitely going to be something interesting, like going forward in the game itself, like combat-wise. We could wind up seeing builds that are centered around staggering enemies so that you can get those massive multipliers and do like huge nukes to the bosses. But another thing that I'm not really sure people have covered is there seems to be an SP system for a lot of the skills in that we can see in the bottom right, actually, if I move my camera up. Right there is a bar in the bottom right. It's also kind of getting obscured by the YouTube UI, and that is for casting skills. So obviously you've got the main weapon right here that you will swap to as well as you have the dodge charges, but you have to build up SP in order to cast skills and ultimates in order to deal a lot of, well, actually use your skills in the combat scenarios themselves. Me and my editor have looked into it. We don't really know exactly how the SP system is going to work currently. It does seem like there's going to be some level of passive generation to it, but it is something we will have to figure out more as the game gets closer to release, and hopefully we will get some dev blogs covering all of the different game systems and mechanics that we can expect going forward, and we'll probably see some more details, or even more details, with the global launch special program. But another thing that we can see right here, which is why I paused, is it's also got finishers. So the main trigger for the finisher does seem to be a boss being broken or staggered onto the ground. And I don't know if it's something that will only trigger if you're able to defeat the boss with the remaining health using a finisher, or if it's just something that would necessarily like end the stagger early and deal a huge chunk of damage. But when we watch further on, we'll see that he just instantly chunks down the entire health bar, ending the fight right there with the stagger. So it does seem that like breaking the boss's stance is going to be a very, very powerful thing in the combat going forward. All right, looks like we're having some like pretty big discussions in chat right now. So let's see. Everything that comes out like an anime graphics always relates to Genshin. This is anime Warframe. Yep. I mean, honestly, this game looks it looks more fun to Warframe than me, or for me, than Warframe did initially. Especially when it comes to like how much more kind of like I don't really want to say like Dark Souls-y the combat seems when it comes to like the dodges and the enemy hits, or yeah, the hits, but the combo system as well as like the boss staggers definitely is really, really tickling my brain. Dog, even the boss got jugs. The fuck going on? I mean, not all of them are going to, but like, evil people can have fat tits. Like, is that not true? Is it not true that like, do evil people not are they banned from having jugs? Genuine question right there. But obviously, we definitely have a lot of interesting news and gameplay to look forward to when it comes to Duet Night Abyss. And I will make sure to just like dig in and find as much as I possibly can. Especially because it does seem that they are going to be getting a bit more active with their like communication, marketing, going forward, especially with this huge teaser for the global launch program. So I am really, really excited for that. And be sure that you guys are all excited and prepared for it as well. If you are enjoying my coverage of Duet Night Abyss and would like to see more of this game as well as other games like Ananta in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can keep up with all of the news. And also, when the game comes out, I'll be making sure to put out as many gameplay guides, showcases, character builds, basically as much as I can figure out about this game, I will cover. So be sure to join the channel, join the conversation, and have a great time alongside everybody else in my community. Let me know what you are most excited about when it comes to Duet Night Abyss going forward. Like, if it's the characters, if it's the combat, the like build crafting potential that we've already seen. Because we've also seen some stuff when it comes to the character menus in Duet Night Abyss as well. And that's the SP stat right there. And we can see, and this character seems to have a maximum of 232. So, again, a lot of stuff to look forward to in this game. But with that all out of the way, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all next time. Alright. But yeah, let me see what was going on in chat. Go to promotion banner. Literally, the main character and 5 others are the exact same as Genshin Impact. So, the main character is the exact same as Genshin Impact. I mean, I really don't know what you're like seeing right here, because like it's anime boy and anime girl. Like that's like the only real like link I can see as being the same as Genshin Impact. Because they've got like completely different hair colors, completely different eye colors, like different outfits as well. Like, none of these characters scream Genshin Impact to me. I really don't know what you're seeing here, man. Agent Fires rub one out, then restart streams from now on. You got blinders, bro? What? Definitely been a bit rough on Rising. I've been having random activity kick issues where I suddenly get forced out and back to Haven. Jeez, really? You too? People who don't play Warframe will always say this is a copy of Genshin. The thing is, I don't really understand how you can say it's a copy of Genshin, because this is nowhere near like Genshin gameplay at all. Like genuinely. Like, the only thing that's similar is the fact that it was like a gacha style game. Like, UI as well, we've literally got like oh my gosh, he's got an EQ and a Q skill and a dodge. Like, oh my gosh, it's literally just that Genshin Impact. Like, and just completely ignoring the fact that of like all of the different system changes and stuff. Like, what? A lot of people's first gacha is Genshin Impact, so I don't blame their brain rot takes. Did you have any comments on the new DR trailer that was dropped yesterday? Yeah, I had a few. I covered them in my previous video. The one that I uploaded today, this morning. Duet Night Abyss also likely a gacha for skins, and many people will feel FOMO when they won't be able to get their skin and the banner doesn't repeat for 6 months. Agent Fire is coping, so what am I coping about? Like, genuinely, what am I coping about? Haim will die without gacha. They won't be able to fund good future content. So this game will be a nice game to play for the first 3 months. Do you really think that this game will not be able to fund itself through gacha? Okay. Okay. How? How do you think that this game won't be able to fund itself through cosmetics and also pay, like, legitimately? Do you want to know, like, what are some of the most profitable, like, some of the most profitable and successful games? Like, freaking Fortnite. That is purely all cosmetic purchases. All skins. I mean, like, Overwatch. Marvel Rivals. Also, like, cosmetics. I mean, Destiny 2. Like, raked in millions of dollars. And still, that was primarily through cosmetic purchases in the Eververse. No mobile game can survive without gacha. We saw this even on Warframe Mobile. Isn't Warframe Mobile just Warframe, though? Like, isn't it literally just a... like, freaking... I don't know too much about Warframe Mobile, like, but is it even out yet? Isn't it still in beta? Whatever they have on sets, weapons, or character abilities have a lot of SP cost reduction or SP regen. Regardless, it looks promising for build crafting. Absolutely. But even then, like, Genshin Impact, like, raked in millions of dollars. And will you say that that is, like, a consistently content-rich game? Warframe for millennials, DNA is for Gen Z? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's see. Man, I've got a lot of chat to read through. Games can survive outside of gacha plot twists? Yeah. Looks fun, not gonna lie, I don't think it looks interesting enough from the POV of a player who can already play this game experience on already... It's a completely different experience! What are you talking about? Big jugs to compensate the evil deeds? True. Why is the CN release not going well? I mean, honestly, they're just cooking the game in reviews. It already dropped. The score already dropped. Oh, wait, okay, it's back to 6.1. But, like, earlier, when I opened up this page, it was 6.0. Okay, so, like, the review score is already dropping. Still. Like, it was 6.3 yesterday. It was 6.1 when I opened up the stream. And, like, just now, it, like, barely dropped to 6.0, but does seem to have, like, barely scraped up to 6.1 again. And this is already with, like, a lot of these, like, 5-star reviews being, like, straight up just cooking the game. Like, you will have people reviewing the game with, like, 5 stars and just, like, completely tearing it to shreds. So that's one thing. But, like, back to Duet Night Abyss. Yeah. Genshin is so generic that people think they're copying each other. Ever heard of Breath of the Wild? Let's see. Point us in the direction of an anime warframe like looter shooter that's free to play with no gacha, please. It doesn't exist because it's not successful. Well, how can you say it's not successful when it hasn't even come out yet? Then they won't... It'll be fun for the first 2 months, but then they won't be able to provide anything new? The Doom posting is honestly crazy. Like, genuinely. Also, they won't attract whales from other games to play this just for Genshin Impact Oh my gosh. Let me open up the website. Like... Like... let's just do it side by side. Like, I mean, going just like going from aesthetics alone and like character outfits as well. Because like honestly, if we were to do any comparison, this looks a lot closer to like PGR than Genshin Impact. Just like PGR, but more like I don't know, dark fantasy. Like, I mean, literally. Okay, can I just get the image, please? Literally just side by side. I mean, the only one that you could say, like, maybe looks a bit more like a Genshin character is this one, but she just looks a lot more like Phoebe than anything else. Like tiny child Phoebe. Don't worry, boys. I'll still be here for when this game comes and we all play this for 2 months. Dude, what? The Doom posting is great. Like, it has to have gacha. It'll die in 2 weeks. What? Like, genuine. Marvel Rivals doesn't have gacha. It's going to die instantly. Fortnite, it's not a gacha game. Like, what? Point them to the direction of what game started the free-to-play model. Not everything has... Yeah, literally. Like, hold on. I'm so behind on chat. Like, Fortnite, Overwatch, Valorant all live on skins, but it's totally different. These types of games are not even close to comparable. Well, what about Warframe? Warframe is, like, primarily pay-to-progress and, like, skin monetization. And Warframe's still kicking. Warframe's been kicking for, like, what, a decade? Let me just go to Steam right now and see, like, when Warframe was released. Yeah, 2013. It's been like this is so old. It's a 12-year-old game. Better compare it to live service games, not compy games like Fortnite, LoL, Marvel Rivals. That they just program to be ripped off and think that it's okay. Giggling big titties and asses will play the game. These games are 100% competitive and have a pro system on them. Okay, but like Warframe is a PvE game that has been massively successful. Well, maybe not massively successful, but it's still kicking. Still getting frequent content updates. Yeah, and a Fortnite skin is like $5 to $10, not $100. Not every game needs to be predatory to survive. You don't need 40 million a month to keep the game running. And it's also not like Genshin Impact costs like 20 to 40 million a month to produce. Okay, like the return on investment in that game is amazing. Just think about how like good Genshin Impact would be if MiHoYo took that money and actually reinvested it into their game titles instead of building nuclear power plants. Hey bro, can you clarify that Fraternity does work solo? Yes, I can clarify. It does work solo. How much stream lag am I using? I'm not using a lot of stream lag. I'm just super behind on chat. Well, I'll try and, like, read through it quickly. There are girls in it. Yep, Genshin clone. That grown-up Klee obviously copying Genshin. And we're the Doomers. Yeah. Whales are speaking. Any differences or new content in CN beta? I did see one emote. One emote that we didn't have where like Ikora was doing like some heart dance. I don't know. We could take a look at a live stream right now. What? Okay, I don't know why that opened up an Overwatch. Oh my gosh. the the people who were streaming Destiny Rising aren't even are playing other games now. They booted up Destiny Rising and now they're on Overwatch. Okay, so this guy is streaming. So let's talk the CN gameplay. Okay, yeah, it's the exact same picture. That's Barbara. What? Any differences or new content? I don't think so. Okay, this is like some pretty big lag and stutter. Is this stream even online? Okay, something seems to be going wrong with this guy's stream. Okay, there's this video though. But granted, I'm gonna have to like literally frame by frame translate every single subtitle. Is there like a plugin that could do that for me? Also, something else to know when it comes to the CN, like the CN release, is that they still don't, or I don't know, everything that I've seen when it comes to like Destiny Rising on CN is that they're still using the English voices. We're frame older than Genshin Kids Lamau. There's an AI that could do that, but you need to download the video though. Oh, okay. Yeah, still, I'll say still kind of crazy just how much they're like cooking this title. All right, let's see latest reviews going on right now. It's not fun. It's all about the trouble of the mission. Style seems to be quite similar. I guess he's comparing it to another game. How say if it's not called by this name, it's actually a decent game, but not that good, but at least not particularly bad. The problem is he calls Destiny and is still the name of a stick chicken as a newbie with 1,000 plus as a newbie with 1,000 plus hours of Destiny 2 PC game. I can't see what this game has to do with Destiny 2, except by name of Destiny, except for certain modeling in the game. I could score 4 if this game wasn't called Destiny, but this game is called Destiny, and that's only 2 points. I mean, kind of similar to something that I said, where, like, the Destiny name might be, like, harming this game, or, like, the Destiny branding might be harming this game more than helping it. Too many ads, can't handle it at all. I think it's quite satisfactory. The Dimensity 9400 is very laggy to play. The frame rate fluctuates, and around 40 there are many ways to play I haven't fully experienced yet. It's good to just rely on Destiny to play the game on your mobile phone. It's refreshing. The feeling is weak and very livery. Definitely seems like the more wordy it is, the more translation errors we get. LC and beta is out. The content will flow now, right, guys? No. CN roasting D-Rising will either end in EOS or they'll improve the game. Why did you download it again for no apparent reason? Download this block automatically. Can't equip the skin at all. It has no sense of immersion. The shooting feel is not as good as Borderlands 1. I can't understand how to make this thing happen. Too much monetization and hard to develop a character. I mean, that's the exact same thing we've been complaining about, right? Too much monetization and hard to build characters. What do you think? A game should at least give me a reason to continue playing. The character mobility, FPS feel, driving feel, map and character art, plot, dubbing level, and copywriting feel of this game is not as good as Destiny 2, and I haven't found its shining point so far, and I really can't stand it. I thought a word called Dongshi imitation. Time Kid Shadow Shaper event? Yeah. Virus, imagine they just make a first-person anime looter shooter like Destiny. I'm gonna go make a real game real quick. Hold on. Maybe that's what I just gotta do. Like, I just gotta make my own anime looter shooter game. Just want to know why the multiplayer competitive shooting game has to and draw cards, and that means like gacha. So he's just like curious why a game such as this, which is as competitive as this game, has gacha. Genshin kids will call it a Genshin copy. Dude, literally everything is a Genshin copy to Genshin players. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, bro, is that an anime character wearing a skirt? Oh my gosh, it's Genshin Impact again. Like, bro, did these guys just copy Genshin Impact? Is that an open world and they're running in a field as like anime style characters? It's Genshin Impact. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Bros, it's literally just he's holding a sword. Literally a Genshin clone. Oh, it's so blatant. It's a blonde-haired dude that's literally just Aether. Like, cannot make this up. Genshin Impact is now a game genre. Maybe if it blows in China, NetEase might at least do something big to improve the game and try and save it now. Hopefully. Or they could just rug pull like they always do. Yeah. I was watching Dragon Ball and thought the Genshin anime finally released. Should I fart? Yeah, probably. Can't believe Fortnite copied Genshin. True. Oh my gosh, is that like a dude in an anime game? It's literally a copy of Genshin Impact. Like they could not that is a woman with an outfit in an anime game. Bro, it's so blatant. Like this right here, a blonde-haired woman wearing an outfit that's literally just Jean from Genshin Impact. It's so blatant. Destiny Rising copied Genshin Impact. They put Shinka's Genshin Impact. Shinka's. DNA characters literally fire though? Yep, absolutely. That's Natasha, bro. Who's Natasha? Honkai Star Rail? Huh? What was were you talking about this girl? Or this girl? Oh my gosh, it's gonna open up a I just want the image. It's like huh? Man, I haven't even been wanting to log on at all, just been playing a lot of New World. Yeah, Joel is also been playing a lot of New World. Apparently it had like a major update recently. I don't know, I never picked up that game. Yeah. It's definitely like crazy to see just how much see it. Okay, so it's 6.0 right here. Did it actually like properly drop down to 6.0 for the reviews? Okay, it dropped from 6.3 to 6.0 like review score between yesterday and now on like Billy for Destiny Rising. And even then, a ton of the 5-star reviews for this game are intensely negative. I'm making a joke. Oh, okay. Sorry. The sarcasm gets lost on me in the text. So Germany copied Belgium flag engine it's can tell. Golly. I'll say I would also give this game a 5 out of 6 in its current state. Or a 5 or 6 in this current state. Yeah. Because ultimately it is still like a pretty fun and a pretty swag game to play. Like, if it wasn't like actually fun, I would have definitely dropped it by now. Wait, did I see the Truth rocket launcher in this video? This one right here? You might have. I know that the Truth was in the beta and they removed it from beta to launch. So, probably be like Ikora, right? Or maybe not. Yeah, 6 feels honest. I mean, if it already dropped to like a 6.0 rating, it like between yesterday, like its first release and today, going forward, I don't see it going any higher. It's probably going to drop further, honestly. Think I got my $25 worth from this game? I hope you did. It was just a few frames in the first half. Um, just a very familiar scope. Oh, okay. Gotta go watch anime inspired by Genshin now. Catch y'all later. Oh, see ya, Zozer. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. With better monetization, it'd be a 6, maybe 7. Yeah. Or maybe some better character, what's it called? Character building. Yeah, still, like, frankly, shocking to me just how much backlash this game has had on its open beta launch in China. Well, actually, not really that shocking because I already knew beforehand just how, like, critical these guys are. Though I will definitely be checking out a lot of the coverage of this title when it comes to CN, just to get basically as much info as I can of what's going on over there. Woo is so bad they copied the best game Genshin Impact, such a shameless dev. I'm go play Breath of the Wild. 21 over 6-7. Yeah, I'd probably give the 21 meme like I'd rate it like a 6 or a 7. It's pretty good meme. Seeing how competitive the Chinese market is, I feel like a 6.0 rating is good as a dead game, or as good as a dead game. I'm not really sure if like it's that determined on it, because like if we take a look at ratings on Bilibili, there are a ton of like really successful games that have really low ratings as well. I mean, so this is the popularity chart, so this is essentially like how relevant it is. But if I look up Genshin Impact, like I'm pretty sure Genshin Impact's a 5 rating on Bilibili right now. Games. Okay. Might not be as easy as searching up Genshin. Okay, no. Genshin's at 6.4. Okay, so it's got a lower rating than Genshin right now. But then again, Genshin is also going through like one of its most critical patches, like, period. So I guess maybe a 6 is like actually really low. Especially considering the review score, like as we know already, is kind of inflated due to the fact that they there's a bunch of like 5-star reviews that are literally just grilling the game. Wua is higher rating than the better Genshin. Yeah, I guess it is. IDK Duet Night Abyss looks fun for 2 weeks, but we all know what game is legit best. True. Also, talking about Duet Night Abyss, I'm pretty sure it's like in the top running for like upcoming titles right now. Yeah, pretty sure this is like talking about new releases or like future releases right here. Let's see. Can I translate this? Oh yeah. So in terms of like pre-registers, pre-orders, it's like number 2 right now behind this one, which I don't really know what this one is. I couldn't really tell you what this is. I think it's a Chinese exclusive game. No global release. But yeah, it's sitting number 2 right now, which is pretty sweet considering that Duet Night Abyss like really wasn't covered all that much prior. It's over in Nanta right now, which is kind of surprising to me. Let's see, what are these guys saying about Nanta? Also, let's see what they're saying about Duet Night Abyss as well. How's HSR 8.5? Couldn't really tell you. Let's see. English translation. Rei Inami Banner's next patch is save your pulls. Huge anime women. Yep. So Kenshin Clown. Well, I'm done. Alright. How's Blue Protocol's rating? I'm not sure. I think this guy's talking about the beta. Saying that they didn't have any of the, or didn't have options to change keybinds. I've never denigrated Double Helix, which is Duet Night, on the internet, and or maybe it's like saying DNA, so it's saying like Double Helix. That's kind of funny. It's like Double Helix and Duet Night Abyss DNA. That's interesting. Anyway, as a Duet Night Abyss player, I often study the Duet Night Abyss and follow the Duet Night for a long time. You know, I've always been a Duet Night Abyss fan. I discovered that the Duet Night Abyss is the real game. As for the interstellar armor, I wish him and his limited damage good luck. Is that is that a review trend? Well, oh my gosh, they've got a whole review trend going on right now. They've got a whole copypasta review trend going on. That's silly. Is Ananta being developed by? So it's not being. So NetEase owns the studio, but it's not a NetEase. It's not like NetEase Studio. It's a different studio. They just are producing it essentially. Oh man, Tower of Fantasy's at a 4.9. Oh my gosh. Destiny Rising is only 1.1 points higher than Tower of Fantasy on Bilibili. That's okay. What's this video that you sent me? Oh. Oh, it's Sax. Okay. All right. Let's see. Did my headset turn off? My headset did turn off. All right. Well, we can get into this in a bit. I am interested in seeing what they're saying about Nanta. Future's promising, but they're still polishing. You must pay attention to adapting all kinds of small computers. All right. So he's essentially just like talking about optimization stuff. Oh, they're doing like they're counting the days that they're waiting. All right, so they all look they all look to be pretty excited for it. I'm gonna play Infinity. Wanted to play. Okay, that's cute. But let's see what Sax has to say. New region dropping a My Little Pony. Can't wait to use my Rainbow Flower Supernova against the bad strawberries. Yeah, it's been really interesting because they've been teasing that faction for a long time. And I'm really kind of curious how the previous characters are going to be keeping up with the new mechanics that they added. I wonder if they're going to be adding different sets in order to like buff them up a little bit, or even like directly adding stuff to their kits, because we know we've already seen that before with like the DJ Pwn 3 rework, which definitely did a whole lot for the character. Going lower than that would be an honor for Rising. Golly. Good night, guys, and GG's. Good night to you, Mr. ZX. All right, so let's see what Sax has to say. So he says, let's talk about last week's podcast.
Guys, Sax here.
All right.
I just want to get a quick video out because I feel like we need to talk. So this week we put out a podcast and it was breaking down Estella and, more importantly, Hellhest. No, I'm not saying Estella's not important, but Hellhest is really what people were wondering about because it's a new character, not one that we've been playing with for, about a month, stuff like that. So inside that immense breakdown, and so we had some incredible players come on this last week. They did a lot of work. They worked tirelessly to do testing and to basically know that, hey, we need to talk about this with the community. And we, people are interested, want to know this. They did a lot of work. And if you watch the videos, you watch the podcast, you watch the breakouts, there's a lot of content there. It's extremely dense. Here's what I want to talk about. There are going to be times when we make a podcast on a weekly basis, when we're quickly turning things around for you guys, trying to digest a lot of information. There are going to be times where humans are human and they slip up.
Okay.
Humans are human and they just miss something. This is a very big game and things can go under the radar. In the case of what happened this week with United Axion, sometimes NetEase is going to change something. So we record typically on Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. I'm going to give him a bit more to go into it. But if he's talking about, or if he's like putting this whole thing on like the fact that NetEase changed the description, that's definitely not the right thing.
Monday at the latest, but typically we're on like Sundays for the recording. NetEase may change something between when that happens and when we release on Wednesday. There is no way. I have a wife who is pregnant. We're about to have our first child.
Okay.
We got other people with other lives and kids and things of that sort. There's no way we're going to be able to, at the drop of a dime, adjust the entire podcast, re-record everything to remove that or to reflect new changes as they are instantaneously released.
Okay, but the issue is that the only change was with the description of the artifact. The artifact was functioning the exact same as it was prior to the update. Like, nothing changed with the actual effect of the artifact. They just corrected the description. I just realized that my chat window might be a little bit small. Let me bump or increase it a tiny bit.
Now, with that said, we're going to always
check the thumbnail. Let's see. Actually, you were spreading misinformation. You guys missed this? I mean, we're still only halfway through the video.
This is my promise. We're going to always do our best to get it right on the first try and to get you guys the tech and the tips and tricks that you guys want and you're guys hoping, you're looking for, right? We want to get it in a unique packaging in these long form content. So many people have reached out to me, whether it was through Discord, whether it's through the comments section on the various videos, on Reddit, different places. So many people have reached out and said, hey, we love this content. We love the long form nature of it. We love the care that you take in packaging everything for us. And so what I want you guys to understand is the purpose of the podcast is to enjoy Destiny Rising.
Huh? Top players discuss the new support meta. I mean, to me, that doesn't scream like this is a for fun thing or like just to enjoy the game. This screams to me, this is like the best meta sweat recommendations. I don't know. Maybe he's able to explain a little bit more.
I love Destiny Rising. I say that at the beginning of every
Okay.
episode. I love the game. I just don't know as much about it. And I'll be completely honest. I don't even know everything that happened with this. You guys can probably hear it. I'm sick right now. I've not been doing much this week because I do not feel well. However, I care about the community. I do not want there to be misinformation out there about it. So, guys, we will answer. We will adjust. We're going to do more testing. Thank you to those who have respectfully reached out, whether it's through Discord DMs or through a comment section. To those who have come into the comments with ill will and assume that we just on purpose made a mistake, that doesn't even make sense, dude.
Well, yeah, obviously, like people aren't going around here to like purposefully spread misinformation. And again, like I can't really fault a guy for like just reading the artifact, but also like we're talking about like top players, and it's also just like the whole fact that it was only the description that was changed. The actual artifact effect is the exact same as it was prior. The description was changed to like better, more accurately describe the original real effect of the artifact.
Think about that for a second. Why would I ever want to do that? That doesn't make sense. So I feel like we can be adults here.
Toilet sweat.
Understand the fact that, hey, people are trying to do the best they can. I appreciate the respectful conversation. I love the comments. I do not have any issues with comments pushing back, asking about things. But you have to be ready for pushback on your end too. Sometimes people make comments, and then when myself or someone else who's been on the podcast or someone else who doesn't agree with them responds, things can get a little sour. Let's keep it respectful in the comments. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to get back to trying to get healthy. I don't want to lose my voice. Hell, I know I got a face for radio, but thankfully a lot of people appreciate my voice as well. But if I lose it, I can't really use it for the podcast. So,
well, I hope you get nice and healthy. Oh my gosh, he actually did it. Oh my gosh, David Johnson Kim actually did it. That thing is enormous. Golly, I'm gonna have to watch that later. But yeah, again, the issue when it comes to United Axiom isn't the fact that they changed the description. Or, like, they didn't change the artifact effect itself. We already knew the actual artifact effect. So, but that's not how it worked when we created. It literally is how it worked when you created the video. We, like, legitimately, we knew about this since day one. Like, since day one of the artifact release, we knew about this. I mean, I could straight up go to, like, the edit history of, like, artifacts. Like, freaking 10/9/2025. Literally day one. We knew. And I edit it to say the actual effect, buffs damage bonus boost, rather than weapon damage, only buffs Tan's ult and Hell has damage run. Like, we knew since day one that it was the case. That the artifact was not working properly. Anyone else not able to launch activities in Destiny Rising? It says only Fireteam Leader can launch when I'm solo. You might need to restart your game, man. The dual event sucks. Kinda, yeah. Just keeps thinking it was completely changed. Yeah, and like I tried to say, like, the only thing that was changed in this recent update was the description of the artifact, and that is because it was completely incorrect in what it was actually doing. We knew the real effect of this artifact since day one of Hellhead's release, and the correct effect was updated in my spreadsheet when it was found by my community members. It said, like, that's not how it works when we... So it would have been misspoken in this podcast, or this... Oh my... It worked, but that's not how it worked when we created the original video, but it literally is how it worked. Like, bro. Genuinely. And he's like double, tripling down on this statement. It's just blatantly incorrect. And it's not like it was something that only a few people knew about. Like, I got this information from community members and also, like, other top players. Well, not really the information that it was bugged and not working properly. More so the information that, well, not necessarily so much of, like, what the actual effect was. But, like, from day one, like, my initial testing, I literally just figured out that, okay, so it is not functioning as it reads. Like, just on a numbers standpoint alone. Fires, have you already registered for the Duet Night Abyss content creator program? Yes, I have. I'm still waiting on them, though. A game not doing so hot, so gotta create drama somewhere. I'm not even trying to create drama. I'm literally just saying that, like, he's doubling down on the whole fact that, like, it was working the way it was described here prior, when that just straight up was not the case. Like, there's no drama about it. It's literally just, like, are you putting out correct information or not? Hey, you made an issue. It seems that 1.1 or 1 plus 1 equals 2. No, when we recorded it was 4. But yeah, like, I don't have anything against Sax. Like, bro seems pretty chill, but, like, this is kind of an L, honestly. No, I meant him. His video is just a nothing burger. Sorry. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk with him in DMs later about it. Cause, yeah, genuinely kind of an L take right here. I'm not gonna lie. Well, let's see. Is there anything else to, like, do or talk about right now? I could do my Iron Commanders. I could spend some tokens and send a few more teams out to the Blitz. Let's go. Okay. And I've got more exchange stuff for the Shifting Gates exchange. So I can get more stuff here. Man, I've got 129 choice chests. Okay. Let's get some more choice chests so I can get some more sheeps. Yay! I'll have to spend some more Pinnacle Energy shifting later. Just send him Ellen. No, I'm not gonna just send him Ellen DMs. Was this game getting a new raid? Probably months from now. Many months from now. Why do I have so much Pinnacle saved? because I just genuinely don't really have a point in spending it right now. Like, I mean, the only thing that I could really spend it on is to build artifacts that, or it's like, maybe get better artifacts on my characters, or to build exotics that I don't care about. Because, like,
Ugh, that scream sucks.
I can't justify literally building any of these characters right now. Because I'm not going to get enough materials to really, like, seriously play them. Like, frankly, the only exotic that I'd actually consider building right now, for me, would be, like, Royal Concubine, which I don't have yet. So, and beyond that, it's just like, okay, what would I even really do? Like, I could spend it all on getting, like, pennies worth of refactor material to refactor my wolf artifacts more, to get, like, 3 stat points. And it's just like, okay, then what? I genuinely just, like, have zero desire to spend my energy. Save the energy for launch? Yeah, I'm gonna save all my blue pinnacle energy for launch. This game is... Oh, I wouldn't really say it's dead. Because, like, it's still online. OMG, he's still replying misinfo. I can't read. Where? In, like, the comments of his latest video? Spending up on building Yolder to add DPS to Stella's and Hellas. Do you mean, Fidala? Most recent reply latest? On his recent video?
Hey guys, Sax here.
Sort by newest. So is United Axiom bugged or just not working as intended? From testing I've seen, it buffs the damage multiplier rather than give weapon damage. I'm told it's very... It just works differently than what it said when it did, or it did when this past week's podcast came out, or it works differently than it said it did. Okay, so that's not really misinformation right there. He is saying that it works differently than it said it did, which is a true statement right there. That right there is a true statement. But the issue there, and the issue with, like, this video and the podcast, is that while it was working, like, while it did say something different, it works the exact same. The only thing they changed was the description. Oh no, man, Yolder is a DPS hero, hashtag confirmed. I wish, man. I wish Yolder was DPS. I mean, even if we go into the patch notes right here. Let's see. Yeah, improve the clarity of the artifact's description. It's nothing to do with the artifact itself, like the artifact effect. Neat. Let's see. Spending all my pinnacle on exotic cores. I mean, I'd be doing that if I had exotics that I really wanted to build at the current moment. Which I don't really have any. Which is kind of sad. I mean, I can insert the Huckleberry Catalyst. Yay! I really wish I could justify building Yolder, but with, like, the power creep that they've already shown that they're willing to do with Hellhest, I really can't justify spending my materials on a character that, when they become relevant again in content, that there's probably going to be a new character that's just going to be better. Which is just sad to me.
Alien outbreak, warlord disputes, neighbor noises.
Needs a 74k power raid that's hard with, like, an exotic sparrow, ghost, and cosmetic reward. That would be pretty nice. Stop pulling whiskers, he's a good cat. Run 1x Isakis Tabernacle with me on my Yolder, she pumps. Okay, but does she pump more than a Hellhest? Or an Estella? Or a Tantu? Like, I know she's able to deal good damage, but, like, she just doesn't deal as much. I'm just here, sitting here playing no games, waiting for my new controller to arrive. Ah, that's rough. That's why I always have two controllers around. Yeah, talking about controllers, I need to see if I can get my Elite Series 2 controller fixed, because the right bumper on this just isn't working anymore. Which really sucks, because this is a really nice controller. But I also gotta say, I kind of really hate the D-pad options on the Elite Series 2 compared to the, like, normal Xbox controller. Because, like, the Elite Series 2, you only have two options. You've got, like, this normal D-pad one, which is nice, and then you also have, like, the Sun. And I definitely prefer the Sun more than the normal D-pad, but what I prefer most of all is, like, this one that's kind of like a mixture of the two. It's on the normal controller, because it still, like, has the nice little circle thing, but it also is a bit more comfortable on the fingers. Because this one, like, you press on here, and it's kind of like you're always digging your finger into the edge of it when you're pressing the buttons. And this one, it's you're not really doing that, because you've got, like, the main base of the D-pad itself. But if I swap over to the original D-pad one, it's, you know, just... it just doesn't feel as good. But my main issue is just the fact that the right bumper just isn't working. I have a DualSense Edge with modular parts. Have spare parts in hand. Nice. One of them is stick drift, so you need another one. Yeah, honestly, I still don't understand why we've still got controllers coming out with, like, stick drift on it. Not more than hell has, but my damage testing, I have out DPS my Stella pretty consistently. I mean, it also just, like, depends, like, how built is your Stella compared to your Yolder? Because, like, one thing about Yolder compared to a unit like a Stella, if you just get, like, some pretty average artifacts, like, if you get, like, weapon enhancement void boost on it, or weapon enhancement ability boost, you basically, like, hit Yolder's damage maximum in terms of, like, artifact stats. But with the Stella, you need, like, super solar signature ability in order to hit, like, her really nice damage highs. So in that sense, Yolder's a bit easier to build, and a bit easier to get your damage maximums out. Peep the controller that I mentioned above, TMR6, no drift. Let's see, what controller? Got a GameSir G7 Pro. Okay. Is it like an Xbox controller? Because I really love the feel of an Xbox controller. Okay, so yeah, it does look like... so it is like an Xbox controller. Okay, it didn't open up. Alright. And, okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, so it does have the D-pad style that I like. Okay. Got a cable retain... Ooh. It's got a wireless dongle as well. And a charging ooh, okay. So does it have Bluetooth and wireless dongle? Oh, it does have Bluetooth. Oh my gosh. And it's only 80? Holy moly. Are you able to, like, make the sticks a bit stiffer? Because I do like it when, like, the sticks take a bit more effort to push in. But yeah, this definitely looks like a good controller. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to pick this up later when I've got money to justify purchasing it. And it's white, so white sticky don't stay. Sorry, I read it already. Don't lie, how many of you are zimming? Zimming is cringe, honestly. But I don't even like use controllers for like comp stuff. They're just some games that feel better to play on controller. Like I've been playing Silksong a lot, and I would much rather play that game on controller. Lamel. Yeah. I the memes, double entendres inviting themselves. 8-bit dough also has some great options. All right, I'll take a look at that as well. Check out Easy SMX X20 for stick tensioning. Is that a different controller or is it like a tool? Okay, so it is another controller. So this is another Xbox style controller. Okay, it's got some extra buttons. It's got a C button. Oh, is this meant to be like for both Xbox and PlayStation? Or yeah, okay, yeah. So it's like a multi-platform one. So it can be used for like a Switch as well because it's got Switch buttons. So it's got a HAL trigger with two-way lock-in. So would I be able to make it so that it's got like a hair trigger? Because I do like the hair trigger. Being able to make my Series X or my Pro controller hair trigger. 3 light modes. I don't really need the RGB, honestly. So yeah, okay, so it does have trigger, so detachable house sticks. All right, no input lag. Tactile button. Ooh, okay, I like that. Motion. It's got gyro as well. All right. Comes in black as well. It's got this one. Camo. Legend of Zelda Triforce one. And, Hyrule Insignia style one. Oh, this one's got extra buttons on it. Currently unavailable. Okay. Wait, do they all have extra buttons? Or the paddles and stuff? Oh, these both look good. This one has better reviews though. Is Inverted Fury a safe endgame third slot for literally all units? I'd say it's gonna be safe for like every unit except for Estella. I mean, there's gonna be more like certain characters are gonna have different options that are gonna be better. But if you just want to build like one artifact that you can put on everybody, Inverted Fury is gonna work decently enough. They all have the back buttons? Okay. Watch comparison videos, see what's better for you? Yeah, I'll definitely have to. Oh, DMs. Okay, I'll check DMs. Wuthering Waves jump scare. Comment mysteriously disappeared. It was the comment you read on stream. Oh, really? Interesting. I don't recommend getting into controller rabbit hole. Don't ask why. Okay. I mean, honestly, like my stock Xbox controller is working fine right now, but if I ever need to get a new one, then I'll definitely probably look at one of those two you guys showed me, or something similar to it. Let's see. What to do? That's right. I still have about 13 minutes for my fire teams to come back from the Iron Commander. Oh, yeah, and I do have to complete like my daily objectives for what's it called? The Wheel of Glimmer. So why don't I go ahead and fish a few times to get my last claims from the Wheel of Glimmer? You like your Cyberpunk one? Oh, you've got a Cyberpunk controller? That's cool. Alright. I should probably make a stream playlist for when I'm, like, talking about topics that don't have background music. Can always hop in for some Iron Bar. I really don't like the PvP. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not fun to me. It literally just feels like a game mode that's designed for, like, 1.0 KD players. And frankly, as somebody who is not a 1.0 KD player, I would like something a bit more involved. Alright. Let's see. Alright, there we go. That's... Oh wait, I need to fish one more time for the final Wheel of Glimmer claim. Alright. I never expected much from 6v6. Oh, 6v6 can be really, really fun. When it's got, like, some actual decent balancing around it. Alright. I'm getting a mythic fish. Like, playing 6v6 Clash and Control back in Forsaken days was, like, freaking amazing. I have really, really fond memories of 6-stacking in Iron Banner. Alright, there we go. It's the last fish. Now I've got all the spins for the Wheel of Glimmer today. There we go! I got Glimmer! Okay. So, adding it all together, that's like 3... 5... 8. So, just one more 10 spin. And then I've maxed out the Wheel of Glimmer. So, I get to finish up this login event tomorrow. Wonderful. Wonderful. I suppose I still have character quests to complete, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not in the mood for a character quest today. Maybe tomorrow. When, I don't know, maybe there's like less stuff to talk about. Might be good to open up with the character quest or close off with the character quests. I suppose I should check out, get my black market reputation up.
Goodbye, and good luck.
Joined in Season of Opulence, and that was the most fun I have had in an online game. Oh yeah, it was like great. Just like the whole stretch of time between like Forsaken launch going through all of Shadowkeep, that was like the peak time of Destiny 2.
Guess what you're gonna find in your bag.
I'll hop in every now and then, but yeah, the balancing is atrocious. I really hope NetEase will keep updating Iron Bar instead of leaving it as is because it's in the casual playlist. Yeah, same. Dude, imagine if we got an Iron Bar event right now. It's basically the same as the Sparrow Racing event, where the event is just play Iron Bar and do certain challenges in it. Oh my gosh. Maxed out Concerto would take you on. Would taking on Ox and Ryan be worth it for me in the next Shinka cycle? Probably not, considering, like, if you're really concerned about it, you'd probably just pull the new unit. But if you absolutely must use Gwyn, then I suppose so. If Iron Bar has unique weapons to chase, it would at least incentivize you to play it. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, even if it had, like, unique weapons, I'd probably just use the Mythic Focus engram so that I could avoid playing the game mode. Because it's just not fun for me. Not to mention the queue times as well. All they have to do is make incandescence clusters reward and dive right in, no matter how horribly balanced it is. Ugh. We're finally getting a new 4-star in Wuwa, thank God. Yep. And I can't wait. I hope she's better than Lumi and, what's her face? The blue one. You forgot the important part. Play Iron Bar, do challenges by Glimmer the Coins. Yup. Unique equals not using that engram? Okay, yeah. I mean, it would incentivize me to play it if it's got a unique pool and has actually good weapons. But it would still be a drag to play through with, like, the current balanced state of it. Hoping she's Spectro? Me too. Well,
You might want to check your inventory.
Four-star and Wuwa kind of cooked. Well, I mean, it just depends on what kind of 4-star she is. Because if she's a 4-star that's like Sanhua or Mortefi, then she's going to be awesome. If she's a 4-star that's like Lumi, not so much. No, she's not cooked. She's going to be OP. Hopefully, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm so lost on like what to even continue with on this stream right now. I'm having a good time talking with chat, but like, I honestly don't really have anything more to like offer in terms of like topics or like gameplay and stuff because there's frankly just like not really much to do or chase after right now in Destiny Rising. We do YT reactions. Is there anything to react to? Forgot to say hi today, so yo. Hello, Play2, how's it going? How's Calculated doing, Ian? I haven't playing the game in more than 6 months. He's about the same place he was prior. And then we can continue with a better topic tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, there's gonna be more interesting things to talk about later.
Guess what you're gonna find in your bag.
Scross reacted to the trailer D Rising release early this week. Could react to a reaction? Oh no. Are we really at that point in Destiny Rising right now where we have to react to reactions? Already? It hasn't even been 2 months. More content. I could at least, like, wait until my Iron Commander comes back in about, like, 5 minutes. Using DPS without sticking support doesn't really feel good in Wuthering Waves? I mean, it depends on the DPS you have. Stellasaurus coming out on Sunday seems fun. Stellasora. I think I've heard about that. Stellasora. Why does this look like Blue Archive? I don't know. I feel like I might get put on a watch list if I download this game. Weapon tier list, lol. Maybe tomorrow we can do a weapon tier list. Honestly, like, I don't even know if it's even worth it to do tier lists in this game. Because, like, the metas are so hyper-specific that... And the content is also so hyper-specific that it frankly doesn't even matter to me. Because, like, everything outside of Calamity Ops and Expanse, you can use, like, literally any unit, any combination of units, and you can still clear. Like, you could beat Isaacus with 6 Ikoras. And the issue with, like, Expanse and Calamity Ops is that you can only use a couple of units, and there's only going to be, like, an even smaller selection of that are actually going to be good for the mode. Like, for this Calamity Ops, or for this Expanse, you're pretty much just going to be using Hellhest, Ning, Tantu, and maybe Atal if you already had her built. This other one is just Ningfei, Yolder if you're one of the dedicated Yolder mains, Wolf, and Estella. It's like a Blue Archive roguelike gacha. Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy. I'll try to log in every 2 days in DR because it just takes a little time to run Legendary campaign. Yeah. I imagine that's probably what a lot of people are going to be doing. Like, so many people are probably just going to be completely checked out of the game until we get, like, an actual content update. Honestly, that might just be, like, the point where I get to starting tomorrow. I mean, like, I've been putting people through Iron Commander just because, like, I've been wanting to stock up a bit more on cores, but, like, I've got 129 of these and, like, 40 of these, so I don't really need more cores. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for a Royal Conchavine, but I don't know, I guess I might not get that. A video going over alternative endgame activity ideas where other heroes... That is actually a pretty good video idea. Let me write that down. Oh. Let's see. Destiny Rising, endgame, and content ideas. There we go. You can play Arc Raiders free right now. Stream that. I don't really know about streaming Arc Raiders. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care too much about the game. All right, here we go. Oh, I got a double Mythic Eternal Retribution. Seems like whatever. And oh, just some Mythic Engrams. Well, I'm probably done sending things out to Iron Commander. I'm probably just gonna spend the rest on a Legendary campaign, just stocking up my cores, getting like, I don't know, 400 of them for the next exotic that comes out. Probably gonna be the best thing for me to do. And get 0 photons, yeah. Build up, no, get them and instantly use. On what exotic? On what character? Because, like, I really can't justify building characters that are in the game right now when I already know that the new characters are just gonna be power creeping the old units. It's like buying a... It's like buying an Xbox One when you want to play new games. Cough, cough, Partridge Sky, and Yolder, cough, cough. If I'm going to build an exotic on Yolder, I'm going to build Huckleberry. Because that's going to do... Well, actually, now that I think about it, Partridge Sky did just get buffed recently, right? Well, buffed on Yolder specifically.
That cream sucks. Feels greasy and stifling.
Yeah, I already have my Ning crossbow maxed out. I did get a selector engram from here, so... Get another Sizo that's not going to roll as a god roll. But I've got more selector engrams here. I guess I'm stocking up mythic mats. I'll probably have to hack farm again to get more mythic parameters, get another 6,000 so I can max out my engrams in preparation for Season 2. It's gonna be... Dude, it's gonna be like the most disappointing thing ever if they only release like 6 mythics in Season 2 and I get like all of the god rolls day 1. That's gonna be the most disappointing thing ever. That's how I've been able to hang it with Estella DPS is my max up Partridge Sky. Well, I'll definitely have to see how the buff to Yolder affects it. That's why you build the weapons, those transfer from character to character. Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, why would I build an exotic that I don't know if it's going to be good on a new unit or not? Or even, like, what could the new unit even use? I mean, obviously, when it comes to Maru, when it comes, like, Maru's weapons, I know she's going to use a light grenade launcher and a heavy grenade launcher. And when it comes to the light grenade launcher, I already have, like, this one with full exotic mods on it. And I already have, like, the polyploidy mod. I'm just, like, saving to see if there's a better GL that has polyploidy on it. Because, like, obviously I'd want to save that for a better GL. But if it doesn't, then, you know, obviously I could put it on there. So I've already got this one built up. And I wouldn't be able to use a rocket launcher. I'd be using a heavy grenade launcher. And I mean,
today, huh?
I could build this one, but it'd probably be a GL that has like better perks on it that would release, or maybe like a rapid fire GL if it's a mythic. So, and I already have Smart Bomb maxed out as well. And that's the only unit that I could even guess of what I could build on in the future. Well, it's the best strat to just wait till 0.5 or 1 year anniversary and pull whatever unit is going to release at that time? Yeah, probably. Alright, well, been streaming for about, like, almost 3.5 hours. Are they dropping a new GL? They'll probably drop a new GL when Mario comes out. But yeah, I've been streaming for about 3.5 hours. And, like, honestly, it kind of feels like we're scraping the bottom of the barrel when it comes to topics of discussion right now. So, I think now would be a good time to wrap up the stream. So, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who tuned into the stream. And an even bigger thank you to everybody tuned in since the very beginning. I appreciate you all. Who's going to use GL again? Maru. She's probably the next upcoming character. But yeah. Again, thank you all so much for watching.